New Love's campaigning.
And don't forget, folks, mark my words, we're looking for all them words you need. 4 of them, we've got the word there. Morning to Bill and Anfield. Sean is of in there. No, it's not. 0800 731 9333. I reckon if you get one more of these words, you'll get it, honest.
National and international news from the heart of Liverpool.
BBC Radio Merseyside.
And a very good morning to you. It's 10 o'clock here on BBC Radio Merseyside. Time for the news. Here's Julia Bold.
Good morning. Children should be taught about the dangers of knives and gangs in primary school, according to the government's Victims Commissioner. She claims some as young as 7 are getting involved in crime. Baroness Newlove's husband, Gary, was kicked to death by a group of teenagers outside their home in Warrington 11 years ago. Phil Cooper has more details.
Baroness Newlove's campaigning after her own husband's murder in 2007 saw her given a special government role looking at crime from the side of the victim 7 years ago. Today, she's calling for a strategy to start long before children have been sucked into gangs and violent culture. The Baroness also calls the £40 million set aside by the government for a serious violence programme a drop in the ocean. And she calls for technology firms to shoulder their share of the blame for allowing drill music on their websites.
Outpatients' appointments in the main building at the Walton Centre in Fazakerley have been cancelled today after a fire overnight. The small blaze was inside a storeroom and nobody was hurt, but the hospital needs to make some alternative arrangements while it clears up the smoke damage. Those due at the Sid Watkins building outpatient department should go to their appointments as usual, though the Trust won't be able to see those booked in for planned operations today. Liverpool's Dock Road has closed for 4 weeks from this morning. The Waterloo Road, Regent Road corridor is now shut in both directions to allow work for the link to the Isle of Man ferry terminal, as well as considering the planned new cruise terminal. Great Howard Street has reopened though. Officials say a wildfire burning in Northern Carolina has now claimed at least 29 lives and more than 200 people are still missing. 250,000 people have been forced to flee their homes. Alexander Usyk has told how Tony Bellew was a true warrior after the Liverpool boxer lost his final fight in an 8th round knockout. Bellew insists he has now retired from the sport. This week it is Children in Need. Snelly's out on the road taking penalties against Pudsey in our local schools. Today they're in Bootle, and you can hear more about how your money has made a difference to projects in our region throughout the day. Home Start Wirral in Birkenhead is just one of them. It supports families with preschool children who have complex needs. Jade's child goes there, and she told us why it's a break for parents too.
That's what we do for the whole 3 hours. We gab away and we don't stop, and then 2 hours of gabbing, and it's it's really good because obviously we get a lot of advice and you don't feel so alone. You feel like you're not the only one going through this. You know, it's not something that we need to be embarrassed about. It's something that we can openly talk to each other about and get advice and support.
And weather, some sunshine this morning, a bright afternoon with just a slight risk of a shower, highs of 12 Celsius. BBC Radio Merseyside News.
Thank you, Julia.
Dawn Style in the morning.
BBC Radio Merseyside.
Hope your morning's going well, folks. Got a packed programme for you today. Going to be hearing from a lad who's trying to raise some money for treatment in India that could help him fight a rare form of cancer. Dan Snow is on the show as well. And of course, next up we're catching up with Snelly and Steve and Pudsey and the team of helpers as they build up to the big children in need appeal night on Friday with schools across Merseyside. They took a ball with them, they've got the kit on. They're going to be having a laugh. Catching up with them next. Still looking for your words, and mark my words, 0800 731 9333.
Show, kicking with your torso, boys getting high and the girls even more so. Wave your hands if you're not with a man. Can I kick it?